Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and today I am bringing to you a kind of, not a top 10 Wii U games, but I'm kind of bringing you a favorite Wii U games that I have. I have my whole collection right over here, as you can see, kind of sitting here. There's just some of them. But I got my whole collection there. I'm going to go through them with you guys and kind of show some of my favorites with you. So the first one I have is Mario Kart 8. Now, I'm sure you guys already know how great this game is, but if you have a Switch, you definitely need to pick up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But I have spent many hours playing this game. It is fantastic. Probably my favorite Mario Kart that there is currently. Next is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. This is a very good 2D platformer, or I guess it'd be 2.5 platformer. But this is a very good game. I've played the Donkey Kong Country games, and this is probably one of my favorite ones. I didn't really like Donkey Kong Country Returns too much, but this one makes up for it. So I would suggest picking this up. It's $20 if you have a Wii U. Very good game for $20. Next, I have Xenoblade Chronicles X. Now, I have to admit that I haven't really played too much of this game. People keep telling me that I need to, but I just don't have time because it's a massive game. But I picked this up at a local game swap for like $40. So I've maybe put 4 hours into the game, but I really want to play more. But from what I've played, it's pretty good. Oh, dropped it. Too bad. Next, I have The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. Very good Zelda game. Probably one of my favorite Zelda games. I've 100% of this game. I love it to death. Next is Super Mario 3D World. This is either a game that people love or they hate this game. When it first came out, people loved this game, but after the years, people kind of don't like it as much. I personally love this game. It's pretty good. I haven't really played multiplayer, so I don't really know how that is, but I would suggest picking this game up if you have a Wii U anymore. Next is New Super Mario Bros. U. You guys know all about the new Super Mario Bros. Games. They're alright. Not my favorite. Next, I have Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. And if you don't own Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, then there's something wrong with you. But very good game, and I actually have the box that it came in with the GameCube adapter and the controller. Very hard to find. I just like keeping these boxes around, but I was one of the lucky few that actually got the adapters on day one. Next, I have Super Mario Maker. If you're a fan of the 2D Mario games, you have got to own this. I'm hoping it gets ported to the Switch sooner or later because a lot of people need to play this game. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. Next is another Zelda game, another remaster, which is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. To be honest, I'm not really too much of a fan of Twilight Princess. I like it, don't get me wrong, but it's not one of my favorites. Next, I have Pokken Tournament, and I am super excited to hear that this game got announced for the Nintendo Switch. This is a very good, well, I wouldn't say very good, but it's a good fighting game if you like Pokemon. I think it was made by Bando, or co-developed with Bando Namco. So, I mean, again, good fighting game. Next, I have Lego City Undercover. Probably my favorite Lego game I've played. If you have a Nintendo Switch, it came out for the Nintendo Switch, a port of it. And it actually included local multiplayer. So, another good game. I would suggest playing this. I think it's $20 on the Wii U. So, I mean, for $20, you might as well. Next, I have Splatoon. What else can I say about Splatoon? Very good shooting game. Probably one of my favorites. Next is another racing game, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Now this is again, a love it or hate it kind of game. I personally love these games. I didn't like the first one too much. My brother actually owns it on the Xbox, and I only really played it because it had Banjo-Kazooie in it on the Xbox version. But the sequel's pretty good. I love the sequel. Next I have is a pretty hard game to find, which is Bayonetta 2 for the Wii U. And it actually comes included with Bayonetta 1. I actually picked this up at a local GameStop, and it actually had both copies in it. I think I paid maybe $25 for it. I have yet to play it, but I really want to get into it, so I can't wait to play that. Next is Pikmin 3. I love the Pikmin series. I'm super hopeful that they'll announce the Pikmin 4 at E3. I don't really consider Pikmin a good Wii U game. 3DS game. So the next pile I have is kind of like it's an okay pile. They're good games, but nothing I would suggest to people. I have Lego Marvel Superheroes. It's an alright game. Not my favorite. You can play as a lot of the Marvel characters, so it's good for what it is, but next is a game that came launched with the Wii U, which is Nintendo Land. Probably my favorite in-package game. I liked Wii Sports, but I just think this is funner. Plus, it's all Nintendo, so can't argue with that. Next, I'm kind of going to do these games together. I have Call of Duty Ghost and Black Ops 2 for the Wii U. I don't know why I bought them for the Wii U. The problem with these games is not a lot of people are on the servers, because of course it's a Wii U game and not a lot of people are on the servers. So I wouldn't suggest getting them for the Wii U because it's dead, and no one's really going to be playing it. Next is a game that I personally liked when I have it. I've played it a couple times after that. I have Zombie U here. Now, I actually got the Wii U thing that had the Zombie U and the Pro Controller and everything with it. I have the box somewhere in my closet, but this is an okay zombie game. It's not the best, again, but it has a good scavenger kind of programming to it, but again, the graphics aren't really that good, and the graphics really aren't that good. Next, I have Batman Armored Edition for the Wii U. Now, this is a pretty good port of Batman Arkham City. I would say the only problem with this is the frame rate. The frame rate seems to drop down to 20 frames per second sometimes. So that's my only problem with this game, is the frame rate. But other than that, it's a pretty good port. Next, I have another controversial game here, Sonic Lost World. Again, this is a game people love or they hate it. I was on the fan of it being okay. I've played through it once, and that was good enough for me. And the last pile is games that are absolute garbage that you should never play. First, I have Watch Dogs for the Wii U. Graphics are shit, and the frame rate shit. Don't get it for the Wii U. Next, Wii Party U. It's an okay party game. Kind of sucks, but it's somewhat good. So, if you can find it for maybe $5, pick it up. If not, I won't worry about it. Sing Party, another shit game. Need for Speed Most Wanted U. I like this game. It has some good Mario kind of references in it. But, the graphics are pretty good in this game. I'm just not too big of a fan of a racing game. I bought this because my little cousin likes playing the stuff. So I bought it for him when he comes over, but it's okay. Pretty good port, I would say. And last but not least, Mario Party 10. Shit, don't buy it. I have a couple other things here. I have Yoshi's Woolly World. I don't know if I've said anything about that. This is a very good Yoshi game. This is not the amiibo that came with it. It came with a green one. I just put the blue one in there because it looked better. But this is a very good Yoshi game. If you like the Yoshi kind of Yoshi games, you should pick this up definitely. It actually came out for 3DS too, so if you have a 3DS, you can pick it up for that too. Next, Star Fox Zero. I've never really played the Star Fox games. I have Star Fox 64 3D on my 3DS. I've never really played it. I played this for maybe about an hour and I didn't like it. So, I mean, if you're a fan of Star Fox games, I've heard bad things about it. So, if you want to give it a shot, it's there. And then last, I just have the box for Twilight Princess HD with the Midna and Wolf Link amiibo. So that's it. The next video I plan to do is for my favorite 3DS games. So stay tuned for that.